Of which one of our regular posters at KRQE.com, Roger Hogan, he's a wildlife photographer, lives up in the Chama area. He said he spent a little time in the Bosque. Beautiful weather over the weekend. This is an osprey. I wasn't quite sure what I was looking at.
I thought maybe it was an owl.
I did too. That's an osprey, and of course this is a crane. And lucky Roger Hogan gets some pretty good shots. We sure appreciate him sharing them with us. Thing here that we point out is that beautiful blue sky in the background. It's kind of like the sky we're looking at outside right now. Now, we do have at least some cooler weather starting to move into the eastern part of the state. We had this cold front. This is what we call a backdoor cold front. Comes in by way of the northeast plains. And behind it, there is some slightly cooler and more moist air. And I think that could be problematic for our counties in the eastern part of the state first thing tomorrow morning. Late tonight, early tomorrow morning, you develop a little fog. Otherwise, I think that will burn off and reveal more blue sky and more sunshine for the day on Tuesday. Looks like the mild and sunny weather could be around for at least a few more days before weather begins to change and a potential storm comes in for the weekend. Meanwhile, we're going up to 67 this afternoon. That's my forecast. Right now, we're 61 in Albuquerque, 62 in Santa Fe, 66 down in Roswell, and 58 up in Durango. But look at the numbers back to the west of us. Still looking very warm, very reminiscent of what we were dealing with last week. Last week's weather was great. The weekend weather was okay. And here we go with that little backdoor cool front that we showed you just a little while ago. That'll produce the low clouds and fog. And, you know, we might even squeeze out a sprinkle in some areas early tomorrow morning. But I think as we work into midweek, say Wednesday, temperature's going to bounce back. Should be pretty good-looking weather for us through about Thursday. Then Friday and into the weekend, that's when the weather could turn sour on us as this storm kind of comes in off the west coast. It's not going to be a huge storm, at least not right now, but it does bear watching. Could put down some snows up in those mountains, but right now skies are clear around here. Latest on Ida, tropical storm. Those winds there 70 miles per hour. It is expected to weaken a little more before making landfall. Looks like maybe along the Mississippi Gulf Coast early tomorrow morning. We'll be watching that also. Of course, in the meantime, we just watch the numbers go up on the thermometer, and boy, is it ever nice. We continue the trend towards 50s and 60s across the north, which puts us a good 6-7 degrees above normal for this time of the year. And those readings down south in the 70s as much as 10 to 12 degrees above normal. And this trend will not be changing for the foreseeable future. Even that cool air that's up in the northeast will be washed out tomorrow. So we go from mid-60s in the East Mountains, upper 60s to near 70 back towards the metro. And as you climb in elevation up and around Santa Fe, just a little cooler than that, but still nice looking weather. 62 our peak temperature in Santa Fe today. Again, 67 in Albuquerque. Chance for rain? Not until Friday or Saturday. Until that time, we stay high and dry, gentle breezes and lots of sunshine. We continue spring-like weather right here in the midst of fall.
Well, we haven't seen the little shower deal for a while.
No, we haven't. That's the first time that's popped up, what, about 10 days?
I would say.
It's about time.
Very good. Okay, thank you, Jason.